All right, down here is where we done the concrete the other day. Y'all watch the video where I done that concrete. Somebody got on my butt for the crappy video it was. I took it down. But we put concrete.
What we're doing here is this trough is cracking. The free span in between the legs is just too much free span. So we're adding fish plates and gussets to keep this trough from cracking in every joint. And here I'm at the iron worker. I'm cutting the gussets underneath. That's what the thicker ones are. And then the thinner ones will be the fish plates. But I didn't get a good shot of them going to the iron worker, so I just thought, screw it. I'll just do the gussets for the legs underneath. And I'll show it here in a minute with the trough running. It turned out great. That's been this spring, and we haven't touched it since, which is a lot to say for a trough like that. Once they start that cracking stuff, especially on one that's got that wide base, it just over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And you either chase it with welding rods or you turn around and fix it. And here's what it turned out as. And it works great. Them fish plates, they don't slow the conveying down, because you know how a vibrating shaker works, you know. They don't slow the shaker down a bit. It works smooth. And for goodness, and there's the gussets underneath. And for goodness sakes, if anybody, and there's a cam back there that makes it run. It's kind of like a crankshaft, you know. It's kind of how it makes it run. It just shoves forward and retracts, and that's how the angle of the back and forth. That's how it conveys material. And for goodness sakes, all through this video, if anybody comes up with questions or comments or suggestions, put them down there. We're all about hearing it, so put them down there, and I'll try to get to them best I could. I know lately I haven't been answering comments the best in the world, but I'm trying to get back in the groove. Look at that. Look how slick that was. Yeah, didn't even bother. See, I didn't know how that was going to carry above them fish plates. Not a problem. Conveys it, no problem. Now that belt though, that needs a little bit of attention. I ought to run that shaker all the way up through. This is where we moved to Chris's property. This is working a smaller job on Chris. Look at some of that popper is overdone a little bit, but don't let that fool you. This job has got quite a bit of potential coming on in the future. Trying to do a good job working around these oaks and stuff that's in here.
It's been nerve-wracking. There's some pretty good oak in here and cherry and stuff like that coming back. Big Daddy, he scrapes a lot of the weed trees out to help us see the good trees with the dozer. That's what he's scraping around on there. Now you got a lot of oak and stuff coming back with the leaves. Look at that. It's all over the woods here.
Here's the thing. We got done with Chris's job, and now we moved it. Chris's job didn't take but a week or two, maybe. We might have had a rain out in there or something. Got some. But here we're setting up the yard. There's a bunch of old white pine growing up. Well, fresh white. Boys, thank you, bigger! So we're building the yard here, because this turns out to be a pretty big job. We was on this job for well over a month. I believe next month I'll still be on this job, and maybe even the following month here. Because we kept getting rain and stuff like that. And Roger and Stevie jumped on the skidders, and they're pulling stuff back for crossing, and I'm just kind of cleaning stuff out for the yard and organizing things so we can set up so Guinea can get set up for the yard. Oh, it keeps on going. Okay, so anyways, Big Daddy uprooted these. I didn't know it would keep on going. Big Daddy uprooted these pines, which has got to be cleared out so the oaks can come back anyways, but it ain't a good spot here because we scalped it, you know, for the yard, so it don't help the oak regeneration. But back in the woods it does. There's plenty of little oaks coming up, and now I'm just trying to get this. We end up bringing a lot of this pine to the yard for our excess for mulch. So like your Hail Mary for mulch, you know, good pine grinds good. It does good for if we run out of mulch material, we can switch to this pine and make use of it. But that pile of that stuff there is probably not going. It's probably going up to make this crossing that Stevie and Roger's working on making. I'm just trying to get the root balls cut off and cleaned up, so they ain't dragging the root balls through the woods and trying to make. Now that was actually marked. I should be able to clean it up. maybe salt out for it out of that. Sorting through just takes some time. But when we're setting up a yard, you know, Big Daddy likes to root ball them because that way you ain't got the stumps, you ain't beating on the stumps in the yard and stuff, you know. And that's a cedar tree mixed in with them. There's bet it's at him off, sure. Yep, there we go. And then Stevie and Roger's taking root balls to different places. And I'm trying to watch and not bump anything because I got everything. Right now, the yard's so small. Now, them's going to be definite pallet wood and not chipper food. So I'm trying to separate them out even though they're shorter. But it's probably not the most efficient process, but we're getting her done anyways.
Now here's
Big Daddy's car.
Big Daddy's car. Let's listen to it a little bit. Sounds good. What are you doing?
We'll have some fun this weekend. I got people coming in.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna rack it off and wake Dad up like that, but
You better not.
right, you like it.
Good.
Man. And it's like a new one.
Did they put power steering in this thing?
Yep. Yeah, and that bothers Dad when he's hot rodding it.
Yeah. Well, it ain't. I don't think they ain't hooked up the positive track, have they?
No, it does not have positive track on it. And I forget the keys are all upside down in these old cars. It took me 5 minutes to figure out how to open this old hood, and it weighs a ton.
Hang on. There you go.
Something else to it. There's another little flipper in there, so there it is. Oh yes. Okay. And I forgot we must take our battery cables off every time.
Well, we got a drain on it.
These old cars are worth so damn much money in Sorare. Nobody takes a chance on a short.
Oh, okay. Looky, Mama's getting new toys. That's a new hood for Morgan's truck. Oh, it looks good to all. It's just all cool.
This is right about the time I was going through all the problems. This is before I started my diet. I was a pork chop at this point. But this, I'm rotating tires and stuff. We're figuring out our problems with the rear ends was tires. It's a long story short, but the front tires and back tires are so far off from each other. And the way the air was set up on the rear ends, that when I thought my rear ends was kicked out, the power divider was kicked out, it was actually kicked in. I'm pulling one set of tall tires against a set of shorter tires. And just for an FYI, your back axle in your semi is the one that chews your tires off. Your front axle kind of protects it. So here I am this is a good Saturday. The mill was shut down. There wasn't many people around, maybe food and stuff, but all we're doing here is just rotating tires and just kind of enjoying a Saturday, an easy-going Saturday working on equipment around. Big Daddy's got his car there. I thought it was a good picture of his car. It's a 67 GTX, for those of you who don't know. It's a Plymouth. It's got the 440 4-barrel on it, but I think it's a single track rear end. But it's just Dad's collector's car, you know. But I'm taking all the tires from the front axle and moving them to the back axle to chew on it in a while. And I was going to chew them down to where they match each other better. Just rotate them, you know. I like to keep them rotated. I like to keep my drive tires about the same. Best I could. Boy, I got to be a pork chop there towards the end. Ha ha! Daddy, what the hey? Looks like I'm going to break them down and actually change them. No, I'm not. Emma? Guess not.
Alright, let's wash these wheels before I put them on. Here's the before.
And this time of year, mulching's pretty heavy duty. So I think after I got my tires rotated, I actually hauled some mulch for Guinea to HN Market, I think. I went to my family up there, up in Washington. They sell the colored mulch, and it's pretty. Our colored mulch is good colored mulch. Guinea takes the colored mulch serious. We do the name brand colorant. Instead of trying to do it with the grinder, we do it in a second pass. We actually color our mulch through the coloring machine instead of through the grinder. And we aim to do a really good job of getting our colorant spread right and stuff, and high dollar pigment and all that good matter. So bear that in mind. Anybody out there buying colored mulch, make daggone sure you're studying your colored mulch, because that them corners they cut makes your mulch not last as long. And what you're seeing here, I mean, yeah, I'm delivering in my old Blackbird and all that stuff, you know, and we don't look as fancy as a lot of people around, but when that trailer door's open, that mulch comes out. You're seeing top quality mulch, and we're serious about that, real serious about that.
They went to Hip Nursery and we went to HN Market. But that ain't everything. Me and Jack made some extra parts on the way. Look at there. Oh. Yeah, boy, about 60 mile an hour. Boom! She come. I heard it fly out. I looked at it, flew out from under the truck. Thought, dadgum bless America. So, that's my Memorial Day weekend celebration. I don't want to kill my camera. My phone, actually. She's just a going to town, boys. She's just a laying her down. Just a laying her down. Look, you can look down there in the bottom and see Roger coming up the bench road down there. Hang on. That's a cool shot. Let me get you down where my windows ain't messed up. You'll start seeing him climb up the hill here in a minute. Oh, that's a cool shot. I ought to take some daggone pictures. Oh, that's a cool shot. We're figuring this out. It's still steep over here, but we'll get it figured out. The other steep around Notre Dame, and Roger got knocked out Friday there. He had about 8 to 10 hand cutters, and then the rest of them we kept up on top of the knob. We'll get this figured out.
What you're seeing here is just the floor being cut out. While we're on that job, we had a rain out, and I went ahead and took advantage of it, and we're putting a new floor in the detach, and also putting new sideboards on the possum belly. So when we're cutting out, it's a little over 1 white oak log. It's probably 400 board feet that went in these trailers. And thanks everybody for watching. Have a good one. Leave me comments and likes. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit the buttons and leave me likes, comments, stuff. Let me know what's up. And to anybody's wanting Logger Wade gear, go to loggerwade.com and help yourself at the shop there. And we got all that good mess to take care of it. And mostly just want to say thanks, everybody. Hope everybody has a good one later on.